Let me tell you about the winter of 1975, when I lived in what Americans might call the original reality show. Except there were no cameras, no prize money, and definitely no escape button. Just 8 families sharing one apartment in Leningrad, now St. Petersburg, trying not to kill each other over kitchen schedules and toilet paper politics. Our Kommunalka was on the 3rd floor of a once-grand pre-revolutionary building. Like most communal apartments, our entrance had multiple doorbells, each with a family name scrawled next to it. Mine rang twice, my neighbor Aunt Zina's 3 times, and the Petrovs once. It was our own Morse code of domestic life. My room, all 15 square meters of it, was my kingdom. I shared it with my wife Nina and our teenage daughter Katya. The previous tenant had left behind some truly remarkable wallpaper featuring what I can only describe as psychedelic roosters. We couldn't change it. That would require a building-wide committee meeting and probably a signed petition from all residents. So we lived with those roosters for 6 years. The real entertainment happened in our shared kitchen. Picture this: one kitchen serving 8 families, each with their own little cabinet covered in shelf paper, each with their own designated burner on the stove. I still remember the day-old Professor Smirnov, nuclear physicist, terrible cook, accidentally used Aunt Zina's former factory worker, excellent baker. The ensuing diplomatic crisis made the Cold War look like a friendly disagreement. Our bathroom schedule was a masterpiece of Soviet planning. My slot was 7:15 to 7:30 a.m., which meant I actually got up at 6:45 to queue, just in case the Kozlovs ran over their time again. Young Dmitry Kozlov was studying to be an actor and insisted on practicing his monologues in the bathroom mirror. I swear I knew Hamlet's entire soliloquy by heart, in Russian, just from waiting in line. But here's the thing about Kommunalka life. It had its moments of pure comedy gold, like the time we all pitched in to buy a television, the first one in our apartment. We put it in the corridor, and suddenly, every evening at 8 p.m., all 23 of us would gather there, shoulder to shoulder, to watch the news. Someone would inevitably comment on the propaganda, someone else would shush them, and Grandma Vera would knit and provide running commentary that was far more entertaining than the actual program. The corridor, oh, that corridor, it was our very own intelligence agency. You could tell what everyone was having for dinner just by walking through it, who had received a package from relatives abroad, usually by the smell of coffee, and which couple was fighting the Ivanovs, always the Ivanovs. We developed our own survival strategies. Mine was making friends with Maria Petrovna, the unofficial Kommunalka manager. She knew everyone's schedules by heart and could tell you exactly when the bathroom would be free or which stove would be available. In exchange for this valuable intelligence, I fixed her radio every other month. It wasn't really broken. She just liked having someone to talk to. Looking back now, it seems almost unreal, like a bizarre social experiment. But it taught me things no American self-help book could. How to cook a complete meal in 12 minutes flat. How to negotiate like a UN diplomat, and how to pretend you haven't heard your neighbor's most intimate conversations through paper-thin walls. Was it perfect? Not even close. Was it sometimes maddening? Absolutely. But it was home. And somehow, between the shared kitchens, the bathroom schedules, and those awful rooster wallpapers, we created a community. A dysfunctional, crazy, wonderful community. And you know what? I kind of miss those psychedelic roosters. Like, subscribe, and comment. Stay tuned for next episodes.